Hello everyone, and welcome to your new moon pick a card reading. We're going to have a look at what you're beginning, what you're starting, what you're putting your intention into with the new moon, and where that is going to bring you, what that's going to create for you, and what is going to manifest for you from your intention, from what you're starting with the new moon. So you have three groups in front of you here. You've got Mother Earth, group 1. You've got the Shadow, group 2. The third is Ancestors, or you could look at it as Diopside Crystal, Black Obsidian, and Petrified Wood. So pick which one you feel most drawn to, and we'll get started with Mother Earth. Hello group number 1, welcome to your reading. I've pre-shuffled all of these face down for you, so we'll look at them in a second. We have here the Mother Earth card with this, I don't know how it's exactly pronounced, diopside, but look at this beautiful rich crystal, this really earthy crystal. There's to me, with this new moon, it's like intention from the heart. This is you beginning something that's really going to bring in prosperity for you. It's going to bring in a sense of abundance for you moving forwards. You're going to feel like you have a solid ground. So whatever you're starting, whatever that's your intention you're setting from the heart with this new moon, it is going to bring about something very solid, very abundant into your life, and it's going to bring something very material into your life here with this Mother Earth card. I want to say here, connecting with the Mother Earth as you set this intention as well, sending Mother love, and ask for the support from Mother Earth as well to help you in bringing about that abundance into your life, so that you know that you are supported in this endeavor. All right, let's look at your other cards here. So you have here attachment. So this could be that this could be a new attachment or a new relationship, or this could be a new situation that you are about to enter into. And I feel like with this card, I'm getting like a contract of some sort. This card looks a little bit negative, but I'm actually getting it in a different energy. It is more like a attachment, but I feel like this is more of a healthy attachment. It's something like a contract, so you are binded into it in some way, and I'm seeing here with the mask off, like I feel like that you are going to, it's like you're walking into this situation or this connection with your eyes wide open, with seeing things very clearly, and you're going to be able to make choices that are of benefit for you. I feel like this contract is something that you've been waiting for. Because remember, we're talking about something here manifesting in the material realm, and I feel like it's something very solid. You know, she's tied into this. You know, it's something that you're very tied into. This could be a business as well, something that keeps you connected to earth. Like you can see this is wood here as well. Another message Spirit's giving me as well, that for some of you, that this may be an intention to release an attachment that has been holding you back, or that has been, or this could be like a divorce or a connection that you've been tied into, or a situation you've been tied into. Things are going to be revealed, and you're going to make that intention to cut that connection off, and this is going to bring about a lot of abundance in your life. So two different scenarios here. We have beauty. There's a lot of beauty coming into your life, and I'm seeing you really appreciating nature, appreciating your life, appreciating yourself, and I see a lot blossoming in your life. When I see this card with all of the butterflies, I see this as a lot of opportunities coming your way, and So if you're deciding to leave an attachment, right, or if you're starting a new commitment that's a healthy one, or a healthy contract here, it's going to bring about a lot of abundance, a lot of new starts, and it's going to be very beautiful. Yes, here we go, new beginnings. All right, this is new starts, something new coming in. And maybe with this attachment card as well, perhaps you've left an attachment in the past and now you're bringing in this new beginning, right? And for some of you, you're starting something new. As I said, you are, maybe you're signing a new contract, maybe you're getting into a new connection. You're finally starting to see something here. All right, you've got the alien. Now it's interesting, I have to point out with this card that to me it looks like there's some stakes in the heart here. So perhaps you've been hurt in the past, okay? And you're writing a new story now. You're setting a new course for yourself. You're moving into this new beginning, new connection, or new contracted situation in your life that's going to bring you a lot of abundance. This could be work, business, something like that as well. And I'm also seeing like the DNA. So this could be through some healing and growth that you've been going through. I'm seeing that for some of you, you might be beginning a new course of study, and this is going to bring about a lot of prosperity into your life in the long run. And I'm seeing that you're going to be able to use this to perhaps help others, or this is going to help you in order to bring about more material stability into your life. It's going to open a lot of doors for you, this study, if you're resonating with the study. We have here the King of Cups. It's interesting because what Spirit's drawing me to straight away with this card, and I don't know if you can see it very clearly. I'll try and get it clear, but the little handle I have here wobbles if I touch it. But there's an eye on this cup, and as I said to you, you're walking into something with your eyes wide open, and I think it's because either you've revealed the truth about something and now you can set it free, or you're stepping into a new contract, as I said, a new situation with your eyes wide open. You know what you're getting yourself into. You're looking at all the details. You're following your intuition. You're trusting yourself here. And I see that I'm also getting the messages here that, yeah, you're very wise. You can see here this solar plexus energy. And I feel like this is the King of Cups here. He's following his divine wisdom, his divine, his intuition here, his gut feeling. And that's why we've got the wise owl here. You're very wise through your experiences in the past, and that's why you're able to see things, like you really feel into new people, new situations, new beginnings, new contracts. Like I see you really being thorough and protective of yourself, because you want to manifest a lot of abundance into your life. And so you are taking charge, and you are really looking with those eyes of wisdom here and trusting your gut feeling here. And I'm seeing here that you are either releasing yourself from something, or you're, as I said, moving into something with new eyes here. What else can I see? I'm just seeing if there's any other messages I'm getting from this card as well. It looks like there's little butterflies here as well. So again, you've got this is not just one thing, guys. This is many different opportunities, possibilities that are coming your way. through your intentions you set, through whatever it is that you're starting with this new moon. Which one's next? These ones. Okay. So we have this one here. And this looks like it's the Four of Earth. And then we have the Five of Earth. So the 4 and the 5 of Pentacles. So again, you know, I'm getting that feeling of you deciding what you want here. And you can see this spade that he's, in the cards he's holding. And, you know, I can see the devil, the devil here, the devil horns, right? And I think you're very aware of what might be trying to, because of your wisdom, right, you know what to look out for. That's the message I'm getting, okay? And so here it is, you working on your physical manifestations here with the earth energies. You knowing what you want to bring apart, you wanting security, you wanting to look after your own self and your own life here. I'm also seeing, I'm seeing you following your passions, as I said, following your heart. And I'm also seeing this bee here. So for some of you, you might be working on some sort of project, or you might be very busy in your endeavors. You might be working with others. But again, I get that feeling like this is a structure here. And so I feel like you're building, as I said, whatever you're starting, whatever's beginning in your life at the new moon, it's going to give you, it's going to bring you a lot of stability and physical manifestations here. And it's probably to, if I'm correct in saying this is the Five of Pentacles, it also will be, you're moving past a time of not having enough. Like you're moving past the time of selling yourself out or not having enough money or enough security in your life. You can see the red here on the cards, and here he's got it cloaked over him. He's also got a red gem. So this to me connects with the base chakra. Maybe you've been doing some healing with the base chakra, or there is this again following your passions, you believing in yourself, you taking action in the physical world as well, and making decisions to leave behind any connections or anything, any situations or any addictions, okay, with the devil energy as well that you're seeing here. The horns, you know, it makes me think of that. So you could be leaving behind addictions that have held you back. And addictions can be in many different ways. But you're moving forwards with all that knowledge, all that wisdom. And you have the masculine and the feminine in this card as well. And I feel like, you know, your masculine energy here is quite prominent. Whether you're a male or a female watching this, you are focused on what action you want to take moving forwards here. Taking charge, taking responsibility, moving out of lack and into prosperity, looking after your own kingdom. You may even be a leader of some sort. You may, if it's not that, then it's of your own family. All right, you putting the bricks together for your family, you being the leader in your family, being the breadwinner, the protector, looking after yourself and your family is what I'm getting here. The Three of Swords. Yes, so as I said, There is this leaving behind something from the past, leaving behind addictions, heartbreaks, people, hurts, and moving into something brand new. I don't know, I'm being drawn to this question mark here. Maybe you've had a lot of questions, and maybe you've been asking the universe as well, why has this been happening? How can I make these changes? And through these questions, you've been receiving help. And now you are moving into a new beginning, and it's going to bring you a lot of prosperity, a lot of power. For some of you, this won't be everyone. You may have been involved in a third-party situation previously. Perhaps you've had to rebuild your life after it's been broken down. And that's why you here are gaining that strength, and you are willing to achieve here. You're willing to take responsibility here. I'm so sorry about my camera's focus there. You're willing to take responsibility here and take charge of your life. You may have been disappointed in the past about what has happened. Maybe things hadn't gone your way. But I feel like you've had a calling here. And yeah, as I said, you're following that calling. And that, you know, I'm seeing these cracks, and I'm just like, whatever's fallen apart or broken away has allowed for this new light to come in. And this new light, for some of you, you had like a breakup or something, a situation that happened in the past, and that's with this attachment. And when this happened, it broke you open. But Spirit's saying this is what allowed the light to come in, and you to see, you to be able to see clearly with open eyes, like I was saying with this card here and that card with the mask off. To see the situations in your life, to see yourself, to see what you really want. To break away from the conditioning, what you thought had to be. You had to be broken down in order to see. And that's where this wisdom come in. And that's where you've made a change. And now you have this new connection, this new contract, this new situation, this new beginning coming in. Whatever you are starting, whatever you're taking charge on, whatever you're moving towards, you are building your kingdom. We have authenticity. The energy of authenticity supports our choice to be genuine and truthful in all aspects of our life, with others as well as with ourselves. You had to come in to yourself and see who you are. Like your past, whether this was an addiction of some sort, whether this was a connection of some sort, it wasn't authentic to you, so it had to fall away. And here now you are claiming your authenticity. And through that is big change. And through that is this solid foundation that is going to carry you forwards. All right, let's get now some... What other messages do you have? I'll use these cards here. This is the Queen of the Moon Oracle. I thought I'd pre-shuffle some and shuffle some in front. Yep, there's one coming out here. We have Assessing. And we have Will. Oh, and I have to point out, as I said, I feel like this is like swords in the heart here, heartbreak, and then we had the Three of Swords, so it clarified that for you. And as I said, I didn't see these cards. I do them face down. So there is a clarification for you, moving away from that. And here we have you following your divine will, right? Taking responsibility. And it's like, it seems to me like the curtain's lifting again. It's that revelation, that awakening. And you've had this time to assess your life through what has happened previously. And you've reassessed and you've gone, okay, I want something better for my life. You know, because you asked those questions, as I said, with that question mark, you know, because of what happened, you started going, why? Why is this happening? Who am I? You know, and you don't want that to happen again, so you want to make a change, right? So you've had that time of looking, of deciding, of ending. And you now are creating something very solid here. All right, so let's get some Archangel guidance here. That one just flew. I don't know if you saw that, but that just flew over. That's going to be, actually, we're going to look at that one first. Creative writing, interesting. And you know what I heard when I said that? You are creatively writing your own story now. Right? You are creating a new book, a new life, a new situation. For some of you might be studying creative writing. You might be writing a book or studying something to do with like journalism or you know, some sort of learning around writing. I can't think of all of the names right now, but you get what I mean. I'm hearing Archangel Gabriel is saying you are blessed. You are being blessed through your efforts. Your efforts are not lost. And everything that you've experienced in the past, and I'm so sorry about this, guys. I'm trying to get it clear for you. All the efforts that you have taken in the past has not been lost to you. This Archangel Gabriel says what you're giving to yourself and the action that you're taking in this new start is going to bring a lot of blessings back to you. Oh, and that's what I was saying. I'd forgotten because I'd lost track. Through whatever situation in the past that was heavy, right? Whether this was a situation or a person, you know, nothing is lost here because something new will take its place. Right? You've got 10 here, completion. Relationship harmony. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. And I'm hearing your life is coming into harmony. The relationships that you're going to be connecting with are going to be much more harmonious than they had been previously, because you've got wisdom now, you've got boundaries now, you know what you do want, and so now you are setting a new course, you're writing a new story. And here we have life review. Absolutely. Archangel Jeremiah, take inventory of your life to resolve, to change or heal anything that is unbalanced, and that's what you've been doing here. As I said, this change happened this disappointment, this heartbreak. You questioned things. It opened your heart. And you had a life review. You decided, okay, what do I want from here? And where am I going to go from here? Because you know you want better. So this is just clarifying for you that you've made the right choice here. And it's bringing in a new beginning. As I said, I feel like there's two groups here within this group. One group with this new moon, you're setting something free. You're taking inventory of your life and you're moving forwards. And it's for both groups, you are going to ultimately achieve abundance, okay? Physical manifestations. And the other group of you, right, you've already been through all of that. You've already done all the assessing, and now you're doing the hard work. And it's bringing us new beginning forwards for you. Okay, so that is all the messages I have for you today. I send you so much love. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for further videos. Bye for now. Hello, group number 2, and welcome to your new moon reading. So you chose the Black Obsidian, this shadow card. Let's see what Spirit wants to say. What are you starting with this new moon beginning, and what's it going to bring forwards for you? What intentions perhaps that you're setting with this new moon? Just tuning in, guys. It's an interesting energy I'm picking up on. It's almost like I'm seeing this crystal or this rock. It's almost like I'm seeing an asteroid, and this asteroid is like floating in the cosmos, and I get this feeling of like a vibration, and I can't quite put to mind the words to this. It's like I'm feeling this pulsation that's happening. Interesting. Let me just tune into this a little further. What are you trying to bring out here, Spirit? I'm seeing like this asteroid moving really, really quickly. You know, I wonder here, I'm just seeing cosmos, planets, asteroids, and it's making me feel like I'm sort of a intergalactic traveler or part of the stars. I feel like there's this cosmo energy. Interesting. This is very interesting. I wonder if those who are watching this reading, whether you are star seeds or whether you are, I feel like this is really spiritual actually. And I feel like you may be doing some interdimensional travel, or you might be connecting with other dimensions or other realms or other stars, like extraterrestrials. I'm hearing again intergalactic travel here. Very interesting. Let me just shuffle some cards here and I will be right back. Okay, I just wanted to pre-shuffle to save some time. So these ones had fallen out upright and the others have fallen down this way. So I don't know what's there yet. But I wonder if some of you are watching as well. As I was shuffling the cards, I'm like, you guys have seen like spaceships, or you've had visions of extraterrestrials. There is this galactic connection that you have. If this is not resonating for you, this is not your reading. Perhaps try something else. I always feel like there's a reason we click on certain readings. Perhaps you might be doing this in your sleep even. But it's coming up, so I have to say what I'm getting. This one, interestingly enough, had fallen down on the floor, and this is really interesting. I'm going to get the other cards out, and we will unpack this. There seems to be a bit of mystery here with this reading as well. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. Can you see? Oh, look at that. Sorry, guys, I've knocked the tripod. Can you see the cosmos? Can you see the shooting stars here? And it's almost like that feeling. And it's like this card is sort of encapsulating that feeling I'm getting. It's like wide open space, and there's this connection. You can see the stick, which is connecting from Earth to the stars. So you have a connection and a direct line to the stars. So with the black obsidian, I want to say a lot of the times this crystal is really good for sensitive people. It also can help bring the shadow aspect up to be cleared, but it's a very protective stone. It's also grounding. So I feel like there is this message of keeping grounded here, that you are getting some downloads or some, there is connections here to the stars. You may be grounding in a new light here, and I'm seeing this scroll, and I'm hearing that for some of you there's a new guide coming in. A new guide, and this guide is going to be, this guide's from the stars, and this guide is going to be working with you in the next stage. So if you are somebody who considers themselves a medium, I do feel like this group uses star seeds, mediums, channels, or a healer, something like that. This is very spiritual. And I'm seeing that this guide, or if that's not the case, they're saying this star being is helping you navigate your life to ground more light. Okay, that's what they want to say as well. But I do feel like, yeah, this is a new guide that's coming in. So you may feel some sort of shift in your energy. You might be starting to get new information that is coming through. And so start, and this guide wants to work with you. Okay, if you're a channel, this guide's ready to work with you and to bring through messages. Okay, this could be on a subconscious level, guys, and helping you navigate your life and ground light to earth, because you're starseed or you're light worker, and you're grounding in those energies. And for others of you, you are someone who channels information, and you're going to share this information or this healing. This could be a new healing modality. This could be something new that you're bringing in from the stars. And you were contracted, because I'm seeing this contract here. You were contracted to work with this guide at this particular time, and you're now ready. Your energy is now ready. Okay, you perhaps maybe recently you've been going through the shadow, working on the shadow, clearing the shadow, and you were clearing the way so that you can come into this higher connection. Because I feel like this guide is from a very high vibration, and so you needed to clear away that shadow in order to elevate your consciousness to the level of this guide, because this guide's going to blend energies with you. When I say that, don't worry. This is not a bad or negative. This is a guide that is, as I said, contract. Just like we have contracts in the physical world, we also have contracts with the non-physical. They have messages to bring through us, or they are helping us and we are serving them at the same time. So it's like an exchange that we created before we incarnated. And I see with the dog as somebody very loyal. Perhaps you've worked with this guide, or perhaps I'm hearing this is from your home planet. This particular spiritual guide is from your home planet. and has a very similar frequency to yours, and so therefore you may feel familiarity with this frequency. So when they blend their energy with yours to channel, or some of you might be trance mediums as well, or to ground in a certain light here, knowledge that's coming through you, whether you're conscious of this or not, this guide is helping you. This guide, you will feel, I feel you're going to feel a shift in your energy, right? And this is very familiar, this guide. It's someone you've worked with before, or you've lived in another, from your home planet with, or from star system, like something like that. And heart, again, here we go, that makes sense with this man holding a heart here. Doesn't mean this is a man, but I feel like this is a very loving energy here. This guide may be helping you to open your heart as well, and to so that you can open to a higher energy. So I feel like whatever clearing you've been doing, it's now clearing the way for you to connect to these higher energies, to open your heart, and to bring about like healing to the world and to Mother Gaia here. I feel like you're, and again, like I'm seeing on the crown here, there's the eye, and on the third eye. So I see that your consciousness is growing, and you're going to be getting a lot more information and downloads. And this, if it's not consciously when you're awake, this is happening when you're asleep. You know, sometimes the spirit can work with you, and you just sort of wake up one day and you're like, okay, I'm going to make a change here. I'm going to do this. I've got this idea. This is them working with you, right? This is how they answer your prayers as well. I'm just tuning in here. There's some more. There's something around the heart, because I'm feeling almost like I need to breathe. So I don't know if some of you have been suffering from anxiety, because I'm feeling almost like I've got something on my chest as I tune into this card. And I feel like it's really hard for me to breathe. And, you know, I feel like, again, there's this message here of really, really needing to ground. Making sure every day that you're making the intention to ground your energies, because of the higher frequencies. And drink water. They're just telling me that. And drink more water. You need to, with the higher energies that you are now bringing in. It's really important. If you're starting to get highly anxious, if you feel like you can't breathe, if you're feeling overwhelmed, it's a sign that you need to ground. You need to come back to center here. And maybe black obsidian is going to help. Maybe the black obsidian as well is going to help you to realize why you're disconnecting from Earth. Like, why are you know? And here's another message as well. Like, they're saying a lot of star seeds, you know, feel like they don't belong to Earth, so they can often detach from being grounded and disconnect and sort of be up in the higher chakras, where your spirit guide here is saying it's really, really important that you connect in with the lower chakras, so that you can feel at home Earth, so that you can attract support on your journey as well, and so that you can do this work, okay? So that you can't do this work. And I pulled this card out. Well, actually, this card fell off before I started all the readings, and I felt like it was a message, and I put it on my altar. And so they led me to it, gifts from God, so that you can receive in the physical. So make sure you're breathing, make sure you're centering yourself, and keeping yourself grounded is really, really important here. Okay, we've got expression, yes. I feel like a lot of you are channelers, and you're channeling here, or you're expressing new ideas, or you're expressing something new. This could be something new in whatever area of work you're doing. This doesn't have to be spiritual work. This could be work in the sense of anything, you know, something creative. The frequency of expression supports our ability to bring out our true essence through many different forms of communication. And this can be expressed through dancing, singing, you know, writing, many different forms. So you're going to be, and I feel like, again, it's like you're going to be expressing a new energy into Earth, to help support Earth at this time. Oh, look, wow. I just wish I could give you the feelings I'm getting sometimes, just because it's like I'm very clairsentient, so I feel energy, and it's just so powerful. And to me, there's a richness here and there's a power here. But this power is very grounded, it's very humble, it's very, and it's like very earthy. And you can see there is a lot of my readings are lately about having this blending of divine masculine, divine feminine coming into harmony. And you have that here. You have that here. You are very deeply connected to the stars, but also your heart, they're saying. You have a very unique and loving soul and imprint to bring to Earth. And I'm hearing you are needed, okay? You are needed here. Believe in yourself. And the more that you ground with Mother Earth, and I feel like Mother Earth's coming in too. This is interesting. It's a new moon reading, but there's all these energies coming in. Mother Earth supporting you in this endeavor, wants to support. She's saying, come and anchor to me. Anchor to me, child, and I will support your endeavor. Ace of Wands. Look at this. Power. Power. The dragon. This is also spirit. Again, look at that synchronicity here. The two wands. Well, this is a stick, but you know what I mean. It looks like a stick too. And so this is your connection to spirit. And it's awakening, it's beginning. There's something new here. And there's this power here. And through your recognition of your power and through your discipline as well, keeping yourself grounded and centered is allowing such powerful integration of energies from the other side to not only help yourself, but to help and be in service on Earth. And I just need to spray some of these oils. I feel like for some of you, there may be some anxiety about stepping out and expressing yourself, because I'm feeling that in my energy. There's a resistance here. And I'm feeling this in the throat chakra. So you may want to work with the throat chakra. And that could be some of that shadow too. But this guide's ready to step in and work with you. Wow. Okay. The Two of Pentacles. I'm hearing with this card is balance. So Spirit's asking you to keep your energies balanced, to keep centered and grounded is a word that just keeps coming up time and time again. And it's interesting because it's almost like looks like he's surfing. It's like he's on a wave and he's surfing. Oh my goodness, he's actually up in the air. He's actually on a figure of 8. Okay, he's keeping his, oh, okay. This is also talking about the connection as above, so below. And keeping because you're highly connected to the higher realms, also being connected to the lower realms is going to support your journey. I get with you with this reading today, and I know this is about your new beginnings and what it's bringing forth, but I feel like your guide is really stepping in strong, saying, hey, I'm ready. I'm waiting to work with you here. You need to keep your energies balanced so we can bring this out, so we can get this moving. And I'm happy to help you in seeing where you might be in resistance, helping you to open your heart, helping you to trust, and this balance is going to be so beneficial. And once you get moving, once you get comfortable with this new energy, it's going to bring about a lot of change. It's going to bring about a lot of renewed passion in your life. And look what we've got, the moon showing up. And I feel like the moon showing up now as is softening almost, you know. But the moon also talks about the subconscious and what's laying beneath, okay? And so there's an opportunity here to release the resistance. And I can see her with her arms up, and it's like she's dancing, you know, she's expressing herself, and she's not looking with her eyes aren't open here. She's connecting with her third eye. I don't know if that's adjusted well enough. But she's just moving through her third eye. She's expressing herself through her connection to spirit. And so this new beginning of connection here with spirit, with this new spirit guide that's coming in, it's going to create a shift as well. The moon's going to support you in expressing yourself. That's what, yeah, thank you. The moon is going to help you in expressing you and expressing this energy out. But I get this sense, this feeling of calmness, of like, it's almost like this moon is settling you. Oh, and the moon is saying as well that you're very connected with the moon. You're very connected with the night. So getting out in the moonlight, even maybe having a dip, like a swim in the moonlight or something, or maybe putting your water, putting your water in the moonlight is going to assist you, calming your energies, helping you to softly see your resistance, and then allowing that resistance to dissipate, so that you can fully express yourself and ground this beautiful light and this beautiful heart that you have to earth. You are such a beautiful divine spirit, and it's like I'm seeing in another lifetime, I'm seeing people sort of like a high priestess type of energy, right? And it's like I see people like bowing. It's like if you're sitting here thinking, well, I don't have the confidence, or I'm not good enough, or something like that, and that's not going to resonate for everyone. But if that is coming up for you, Spirit's saying in another lifetime, you were very admired for expressing yourself. Okay? And so they want you to bring this energy out and trust yourself and trust your spirit guide. Work with your spirit guide here. It's coming forwards. All right, let's get some of these. I really feel like there's new energies coming in at the moment. Peace, look at that. And that's what I'm feeling with this moon. It's softening, feminine, and Spirit's saying, you know, again, look, you can see the cosmos. When you center yourself, when you ground yourself, you connect with all, with the universe. You have a deep connection to all of the universe. You are connected to it. And we have creation. There's a lot more peace coming in. Look, you can see the cosmos here as well. And you can also see those contracts. It also looks like it's like architecture, like something being built here. And so there's something being built with this connection with the spirit guide. And you could be helping creating the new earth. This is very powerful. I haven't got much battery left, so hopefully I can get your last messages in. We're going to get last messages from the Archangels. For our Black Obsidian group. Oops, we've got clairsentience, compassion, wow. And here I am talking about how I have very strong feelings. You may resonate with that. So Archangel Raguel, notice your recurring physical and emotions feelings as they signify divine guidance. Okay, and I want to say you're being called here. There's a calling, you're calling, and he's pointing upwards. He or she is pointing upwards, saying, you know, connect. Here's your higher calling here. And there's no better time than now. They're saying, compassion, soften your heart with respect to this situation, all the people involved, including yourself. And this is what I'm talking about, your heart, softening that peace energy. There's just this softening energy coming in. And this is self-compassion, compassion for all. And this is what you've got to bring to earth. This is what they're saying. You've got this beautiful, compassionate, loving energy and essence that just emanates from you. And allow it to express out into the world. You have here, hello from heaven. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. You are being very supported from beyond the veil, from your loved ones in spirit, from the archangels, ancestors, and spiritual team, guides, angels. They are helping you, and there's just a lot of divine grace coming into your life, and this softer energy and this beauty, and so many blessings coming your way. So that is the messages that I have for you today. What a very special new moon reading for you. Please like and subscribe if you feel the reading resonated with you, so you can get further readings in the future. Much love, and bye for now. Hello group number 3, and welcome to your reading. So I pre-shuffled these cards face down. They're just as much a mystery to me as they are to you at this stage. This card here is the one that you've chosen. We're going to look at what are you beginning? What are you starting? What's your intention with this new moon? And what's going to come into fruition? What's going to be created by it? So I'm just tuning into the card now. what I'm getting here is this feeling of like chopping wood. Like I'm seeing this slice of wood here, and I'm just seeing like chopping wood. So I feel like you're possibly you've been cutting things out of your life, possibly habits, and I feel like you, or the dead wood in your life, things that no longer serve you, things that may be old. You might be removing old things as well that you have in your environment that no longer serve you. I see you doing a big cleanse, removing and leaving space in your life, whether this is emotionally, mentally, physically. And I see that your ancestors are helping you because the perhaps some of these habits or have been created through the family line, and here you are making a change. Ancestors are helping you to make a change, because by clearing out the people, places, and things, you're making way for fresh starts and a new energy. And so your ancestors are helping with this. And if you look at the piece of wood, what's really taking notice here is this dark, shadowy symbol. And so it looks almost like a person. So maybe you could be cutting out people who are just throwing shadows your way, or may not be positive around you, and are not for your highest good anymore. Like you've learned the lessons you've needed, and now it's time to elevate yourself. And so I feel like this is about letting the universe know that, hey, I'm ready to move on from this now. I no longer want to interact with this energy anymore. And you know, this doesn't have to be people as well. This could be like getting your life structured, like getting your home in order, getting your life into balance. Like Spirit showing me lots of structure, lots of like discipline. It's like getting everything in order. So I feel like you're getting everything in order. And they're saying like even your checks, getting your checks balanced, getting everything in order. And it's going to bring in this new energy. It's like this new cup being provided to you with lots of beautiful blessings, lots of fresh energy that's going to surround you in doing so. Especially, you know, clean house. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting here. But let's get some more messages. Which one first, Spirit? Okay, so you have grace. The frequency of grace supports our smooth adaptation to and anticipation of life's currents and changes as we evolve towards a higher version of ourselves on the earthly plane, bringing the divine with the human essence. So, as I said, that you're ready to bring in a new energy here. And so you're clearing out the old and you're making space for beauty and grace in your life. And if you've been going through a period of lots of changes, some hard times, now things are going to change for the better for you. I'm also seeing like this little flower in the middle. It's like it's open. Okay, so there's an opening here for this beautiful change. And it's like, as it says on here, and it says life currents is coming out to me. So it's like a change in the currents in your life, a change in what you experience in life. And it's from you cleaning house. It's from you cleaning up your life and getting things into order so that you can be free, like within your space, within your energy, to embrace this new. I'm hearing the word support system as well. So perhaps there's support around you, but this is also your ancestors coming in, supporting with this journey as well. I'm wondering whether some of you, they just keep showing me a house. There's something to do with a house. Okay, this could be to do with a childhood home. Maybe you're letting go of a childhood home. Maybe you're moving out of a childhood home. Something about a childhood home for some of you. Maybe some of you are looking for a home, wanting to buy a home or selling a home. Maybe you're wanting to live somewhere where there's more like trees, somewhere where there's much more peace. I feel like you might be moving into a time of like you wanting to come into balance, like you wanting to integrate more of your higher self, you know, into your human existence. I'm also getting this like a time that you're wanting to sort of bring more peace, like more peace in. And it's interesting, you know, because we're talking about like structure, balance, and here it is with the 2 and the 4. And then when you add them together, it's a 6. And 6 can talk about family, home, love. There might be a ripple of changes that's happening. Or, oh, this is interesting. So Spirit's also saying it's like you, this flower here is like you dropping the stone. It's like you making a decision with something on the new moon, and you taking action on something is going to create a ripple of change. And this energy of grace is going to help you in, and also the ancestors are going to help you in navigating these changes that are going to take place from you making a decision, from you taking action, from you removing something from your life. New is going to come in, but there's going to be this sort of change of events. Okay, so we have here the 3 of water. So I think this is like the 3 of cups. I have to say, for some of you, you might be having a child, or you have children, because I'm seeing this family here. So there's like the parents and the little fishy. So maybe you're bringing a child in, and so maybe you're getting things ready. Maybe you're nesting, you know. Maybe you're pregnant and you're getting all your environment ready, so that when you bring this child into the world, you bring it in with much more stability, and like you can really hold space for your child. For others of you, this may not be a physical child, but this could be you bringing in, you know, support into your life, or this could be a new sort of project, or a new beginning that's starting, that's going to be very happy, you're going to feel very good about this. As I said, you're clearing something and bringing in something new here. And there's definitely energy around a decision. It's a choice you're making, and it's that choice is creating change. Whenever I see this card and I see these ties, I almost feel like she's being tied up. You know, in the Rider-Waite Tarot, you see in the, I think it's the 8 of Swords, and it's like they've been tied up or restricted in a situation, or your thoughts have restricted you, and you know, maybe you've been tied in with negative situations in your life, or with people. And to me, this is like you finally cutting away those ties in the 8 of Swords, and you It's like a celebration of that victory, of finally cutting loose from that. And she's still untangling some of that. There's still some emotion there that's still sort of attached, but she's been released from the hold, from that restriction, from that burden. And so, and your ancestors and spirit are helping you in releasing now the emotional ties, because you've made that choice, you've made that decision, and therefore now there is this mercy, there's this shift. Beautiful. So here we have the Seven of Earth, which is the Seven of Pentacles, I believe. And to me, this looks like mastery, okay? And it looks like this person is using, because the Seven of Pentacles is sort of that energy of pause or waiting, like, you know, you're growing something. And I feel like with this, it's like you recognizing, having some foresight about what's to come. You've made this choice and now you're ready to receive it. But I see here with this energy, there's, look at all the crown here. It's like that's the tops of the tree. Interesting, because we were talking about maybe you want to move somewhere where there's more nature, but we're also talking about like chopping the trees. There's been a lot of that tree energy as well. And so because you've chopped away the old wood, you've removed the old, now all this new can spring to life. It may take time before everything manifests, but that choice you've made has brought new growth, and here it is. Your thoughts are becoming pure. You're aligning with your chakras. You're connecting to your truth. Like each and every chakra here is lit up. So you're coming into alignment with what you want. And so you know that things are going to change. And if you don't, know that this is confirmation that from your actions there's a shift. And you can see the flames here. I want to say that is what's burning away this old emotional ties here. But you've been cut free of it. Whatever it was, you've been cut free, and you made that choice. And you're happy for that. Look at the smile on her face. And, you know, it's interesting because a lot of my readings lately has been this balance of masculine and feminine energies within my readings. And you've got it here again. And it's like the masculine is sort of patient and knowing. It's like put the creation out there and seeded something new and is now patiently waiting for the fruits. It's like he knows. And she, this feminine energy here, is in the water, in the flow, allowing, ready to receive. And it seems very balanced here. The Princess of Wands. Wow. You know, I heard the word liberation. Liberation here. Look at all the colors as well. Colors of the rainbow. Green, pinks, oranges. Like there is a lot of that. Chakras aligning here. I forgot to mention too, you do have the snake here. And it's like the snake or the Kundalini energy has been rising within you. And here at the solar plexus is this will. And you're aligning with that will. to make, you know, to create that change in your life. And that's why you've been making these choices. And that's what's creating a ripple effect here. This is you coming into that power. Also, there's something here about recognizing your beauty or your body, coming into appreciating yourself just as you are, and being confident in who you are. There's also a sense of like, I feel like with this card, that perhaps with the new moon, or maybe before you've prayed, okay, or you'll set the intention with the new moon perhaps, you might say, right, okay, I'm ready, I'm opening my arms, show me the way. Because at the top here I do see, it's almost like she's connecting to this higher power here, and she's got almost nothing in the way to receive here. She doesn't even have her clothes on. So she's ready. She's released everything. That's what it is. You've released everything. You're releasing all the ties. You're coming back to this clean slate. And this is the wands. This is the fight. This is the spirit. You're coming back to that clean slate, and you're like, right, I'm open and I'm ready for what my life is going to bring next. Four of Swords. Beautiful. Again, look at this synchronicity. Two different card decks here. Two similar energies. They may be different in the tarot, but they're very similar in the pictures. And here it is coming to that balance. And here he knows he's bringing in abundance, change, victory. Here, his thoughts are aligned with the higher self, and he's balanced. There's also the sword on the ground. I want to say you've put something to rest here. And if you do have any worries, put them to rest. If there is a time of waiting, know that things are changing from this choice you make. It may take some time, but it will happen. It's going to also indicate healing, a time of healing. Oh, wow. So that's what I was saying, like a choice, a decision that you've been making. I love Spirit. Here it is. Right? You've made this decision and created this change. Wow. Get some more messages. Spirit, what other guidance do you have? What's coming forward, I'd like to know, from this change, from this decision that they've made for themselves? What's coming into fruition from this? Okay, so we've got self-reflection. So, you know, this too, with these two cards, a healing card and this one, this is going within as well. And you're reflecting and you're recognizing yourself. We have here this trust. I want to say, I feel like Spirit is not really elaborating on exactly what is coming forth from it. It's, I feel like Spirit just wants you to know that you've put the wheel in motion by you setting this course, by you making this decision, by you making decisions to cut things out of your life. Know that this is going to make creation, yeah, and it's going to change many aspects, right? they're saying there's many cogs to the wheel, and so there's many aspects to this change that's going to come for you, this fruition that's happening. Like on the top of his head with the tree there's different colored fruits here, right? And there's many different trees, and there's also many different paths that you can take. Because remember, we are powerful beings who decide our destiny in a way. Like, I believe that there may be points of or contracts, but I feel like, you know, in the everyday we have a choice, and now more than ever we're being given, we've got the energy, and we'll be given the right, the freedom to make those choices for ourselves. Something that might have taken lifetimes to shift, you now can shift much sooner with the awarenesses and the light that's here for us now. We're in a new time. New time. So just trust that there is going to be a little bit of waiting time here. It's a great time for your own self-reflection. And for you, they're also saying, like, with this choice and with this clearing, whatever it is in your life, and you're going to come to this clean slate here, as I said, and you're also releasing the remnants emotionally from whatever you've experienced in your past. But I want to say this time they're saying is great to sort of write down what it is that you want as well. So what do you want from here? What do you want for your life? And this time of meditation, contemplation and healing is going to allow you to really reflect on who you are and to make decisions that are going to serve you. And trust and know that through this time you are protected. And she's naked here as well. See? You've come down to your vulnerability. You've come down to your self. And maybe there is a bit of an incubation period here before you come out. It's almost like being in the womb and then coming out anew. For some of you, this could also indicate the nesting I was talking about if you're bringing a new baby into the world, or your decision to start having a family and having a child. And here is that nesting I was talking about. Just love the synchronicities of spirit. And you're like the mother duck, making sure everything's in line. Because you don't want things to be the same as they were before in your family. You're wanting change from that. You're wanting to bring your child or your children already. You're wanting to restructure so that they don't have the same that you had growing up. So that or even just, and it doesn't mean you've had a bad upbringing, but it's like you are just wanting to make changes. And you know, that's, I think every generation we make changes from the last. It's all part of evolution, right? One more card, please. Yeah. So this time of reflection, this time of waiting, is this time of self-love. It's a very potent and beautiful time, and there's grace coming into your life, and lots of series of little changes that are coming, but they're going to align you and bring a lot of fruition into your life. And there may be several choices for you moving forwards, you know. Gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Absolutely. And it's sort of like that time of going within, that hermit mode. And we have moon cycles as well. You know, that time of like, there's always a vulnerability around that. You know, with shift and change, and you want to surround yourself with gentle people, and maybe that's what you're wanting to move towards too, maybe more gentle connections, gentle environments, because remember I said I feel like for some of you might want to be moving to the country, like somewhere around lots of trees, or there's some sort of peaceful energy that you're moving into, and so I feel like that's also just signifying that. And then you've got him playing this instrument. And so when I see instruments as well, perhaps you're very connected with music. Perhaps you might get messages through music, but this also may mean that, you know, you play music. And this is really good for your soul. We have moon cycles here as well with Archangel Haniel. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. So, you know, we're at a new moon reading. And here is Archangel saying, hey, you are really connected to the moon. You can use it to your benefit. So whatever you set in place is going to create this great ripple effect for you. Remember who you are. So this would be the relationship with yourself. Archangel Michael, you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God, and you are very loved. So you are coming into a time of self-love, self-discovery, birthing new into your life, you know, and quite literally could be birthing new into your life, but this could also mean just you birthing something new. Maybe you've been a bit jumbled in the past too, and maybe there might be a little bit of confusion through this time, but there is this self-discovery, and there's this wanting to find who you are. There's this soul, inner soul calling here, and there's so much fruition that's going to come from this, and your ancestors are walking with you, helping you to move through, helping you to clear out what's no longer needed, and coming into more self-love. And as Archangel Michael said, remember who you are. You are powerful. You are loving and creative, child. So, you know, you have that power, as I was saying, to create moving forwards the life that you want. You learn from the contrast to create. And here's a great opportunity with the moons to put your intentions in. Hey, I want to create this. I want to create that. So this is your reading. I hope that helps you in moving forwards. I send you so much love, and if this resonates, please like, share, and comment if you wish to. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.